And this is a really light touch. I mean, yes, you can see that the brush is moving my skin, but I am not like grr, grr, like jabbing it in there. I mean, it's a fairly light touch when you're doing this. And I think that's part of maybe the problem that some girls have, is they really try to like rake the brush back and forth, or just too much pressure, and it really, if you've got a good base on and you have enough pigment, now don't use too much, but you know what I mean, you can really just touch it and move it around however you need it. So that's pretty good for the blending part. And again, this was really easy. It wasn't really fair. It was yellow to orange. I promise I'll do a better blending next time. So we're going to move on to the 24K, which I totally love this gold. Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm sure you guys have noticed I always kind of do around the outside and into my crease is always where my, quote, crease color goes. I've kind of already done Marlene here around the outside, but I can still go in there with some 24 karat. So I'm going to start, because I know I want it up here in my crease. And again, with the padding. So you can see with this particular one, I've almost completely covered up Marlene, so I might go back in and add some more here to this corner area. We'll see in a sec. So that's pretty much all the 24 karat I'm going to apply at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back in with a little bit more Marlene. Please hold. Okay, that works for now. So, the only time I use a different brush besides this one is for blending in the crease and my brow highlight up here. Now, a little secret, and really just mainly personal preference, I don't always want shimmer and glitter from my lash line to my brow bone. So a lot of times my highlight will be blending with a highlight type color, a white, a ghost, panties, what else do I have? I have rainbow white, whatever. And I will use that because I'm really not a fan of these sharp lines. I know some people totally dig that and do it really well. It's just not my personal favorite on my face. So I will use a light color and I will blend away this sharp edge. But then when I come up here, I'll just use some pressed face powder, and it lightens this up. It puts, you know, some kind of powder color there without being shiny, shimmery Paris bean right up under my brow. I just don't dig it. Maybe you do, and you can totally rock it. For now, I'm going to use Panties to blend into my crease. So I have this one blending brush, and it's an e.l.f. brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and it's just their blending eye brush, and I'm pretty sure it was like $1, and I can tell it was $1. Like, it works, and you know, it's whatever, but the bristles just aren't really all that nice or soft, and like, it's totally, can you see this wobbling? It's totally loose and just cheap and janky, and I need to get a new one. I just haven't. But this is the blending brush that I use. It's like a rounded, fluffy tip. And that's what I use for my crease blending. So I have this really bad habit of over blending or getting too much of my white blending color and really losing, like the other day when I had Mrs. F in my crease, I totally blended it out too much. So I'm working on that. Even I have bad habits. But to do this, and this is kind of new to me, just start and just throw it right on there. And I have panties on my brush. Sorry, I skipped that part. And I just work back and forth. Now this, yes, I do drag, and I will get fairly rough with the blending. And just work it however you want, however much you want it blended out. You can already see that line softening up. Hopefully you can see this. And just go back and forth. And I'll even come down here and get that edge. And if I have, see how I've already kind of blended almost all the 24 karat away? Got to work on that. You can still kind of see it. And again, if you blend too much and you want to go back in, just get a little bit more pigment on your brush, and you can just go right back in and kind of pick that color back up. But you still have that softer edge, which is really my main goal usually. So now you can see the difference. This one has a softer edge, this one has the sharp line. Okay, the sun has officially set, and now I'm starting to look blue. I just know it. Okay, so honestly, that's really pretty much it as far as blending and applying pigment. So I don't have it with me, but normally this is where I would go in and just right up here, I would throw on just like my pressed powder. I wear loose powder on my face, but I have this little pressed powder that I got and I never really used. Same color, and it's Arbonne also, but I just do it right here under my brow bone, and then, you know, like I said, it just gives that kind of finished look, and I'll do it before I take pictures, which I need to do really quickly before all light goes away. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. This eye looks better. Blended too much out of 24K on this one. I'll probably try to fix it a little bit. And I don't usually, you know, I don't rock a lot of eyeliner. I do sometimes, and I can do one, eventually I can do a tutorial where I do dry eyeliner, because a lot of times I'll use just my angled brush, and this is actually an angled eyeliner brush. It's a little bit fluffier than some, and this is also one of my Sourmet professional brushes. It's just called angled eyeliner, but I'll use this to fill in my brows between going to see my girl and getting them colored, because they are blonde naturally, and then I'll use this actually to do eyeliner as well, just dry. I'll use toothache or whatnot. So I can show you how to do that. I've done one with Kitten one time that turned out nice. Otherwise I have Urban Decay, the 24/7 liners. I really need to get some of those NYX Jumbo pencils, because the Urban Decay 24/7 does not work well as an all-over base. I'll show you guys one next time. I keep saying next time. In the future, at some point, I'll show you guys what mine look like, and I don't totally love it. So I guess that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on really quickly so I can take pictures, and then if you guys have any questions, let me know, and otherwise, we'll try this again sometime. See you guys later.